Well, Barnes, it's a big good afternoon to you all. I stream to you live from the auction rooms here at Ray White Carpenter Realty in Glenfield. If I haven't met you before, by way of online introduction, Robert Tobbs is my name. Delighted to be taking you through proceedings. What a piece of real estate we have for you here at the 3 o'clock time slot. Brought to the market by Tyler and Tegan. The locals, well, they know it as number 9 Bridget Court in Red Beach. Claire has called it home since it's been first built by us back in 2015. To the Land Titles Office, we offer you that property freehold in nature, 607 square metres underfoot, more formally lot number 5 on a positive plan 474610. The chattels, there's no deletions from the paperwork circulated by the team. One notable inclusion, the spa pool will be there to greet you come settlement date, and that settlement date being the 17th of June this year, unless you vary that in writing with agents and owners prior to now. Claire, she's given me her reserve price and subject to it being reached or breached, the highest bidder that I accept once I declare the property on the market. When the hammer falls in your favour, congratulations, you've done it. Look, if any dispute takes place, the agents and myself, we know each other well. We'll just sort that out or rewind back to the last undisputed bid. As auctioneer, always happy to make suggestions as you move through the numbers. Love hearing your suggestions via the team. Just keep in mind, if I don't believe your suggestion to be in the best interest of moving the auction forward, I've just got that legal right just to push back and refuse your bid. Now, if you choose not to bid on a well south of my selling threshold, I also hold Claire's exclusive right to place what's referred to as a vendor bid. Easy to identify, funnily enough, that's a term you'll hear me use. Please take a vendor bid as a clear indication that I'm far below my selling threshold. Buyers, again, everyone bidding today does so via telephone and technology. Again, folks, if you are watching online but registered to bid via the team, there can be an audio lag. Suggestion as always just to turn the volume down, continue to look at the screen, take your instructions over the phone, and I wish you well. Our owner also has the legal right to withdraw her property from sale at any time before the hammer falls without disclosing her reserve to you. Just to provide a context around that statement, if I reach the reserve price and Tyler gives me the thumbs up, I'm happy to share the good news online. If I pass the property in, that's just a nice way of saying that the auction's over, all bets are off, and we just move straight to our conditional buyer pool. The last scenario that can present itself is where the bidding stalls below my selling price. We'll just quickly mute and pause the live stream, continue the conversations away from camera, understanding that during those chats the owner does have the legal right to withdraw her property, negotiate and sell it without coming back and declaring it on market. Folks, if you are registered to bid, and folks, if it stalls below your selling price where you see value, understand as always that risk that you take. That's all the bad news. The good news is when the hammer falls in your favour, congratulations, you've done it. You've possibly got permission to just pop that bubbles. We'll then sign the agreement on your behalf to record the sale. You'll arrange payment for deposit, that'll be 10% of your successful bid. You'll pay the balance of funds on the 17th of June unless you vary these terms in writing prior to now. No surprise that by bidding at auction you do so on an unconditional basis, acknowledging receipt of our buyer and seller's guide, and also by bidding you are saying you've read through the contract, the documentation, you do agree to be bound by the terms and conditions contained therein, as well as all of the paperwork that Tyler, Tegan and the crew have made readily available to you folks. I wish you well. Buyers, let's just re-whet the appetite and have a quick of a look through the property here. Now, this was built back in 2015, folks, still finding its feet, so to speak. You would think that the property has required no work, and it hasn't, but what the owner has done, because she built properties up to a standard, not down to a budget, she's gone through the property, folks. She's again added value in terms of a renovated kitchen during that time. The configuration, well, again, we give you 302 square metres underfoot. We offer up 5 bedrooms to 4 restrooms as well. And what I particularly love is the configuration of the property is that we get 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms in the main property there. We also give you that 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom for self-contained, maybe some generational accommodation. On top of that, you've got a choice of master suites. 2 bedrooms are en-suited. You've got your choice here. If you've been married for a long time like me, we just quite simply call them his and hers. The decking buyers, and again, that's there as well, folks, who obviously extend those entertainment areas. The spa pool, I've alluded to that. That'll be there to greet you on that 17th of June settlement date, buyers. This is a property move into, enjoy it right from the get-go, and whether it be the accommodation, the location, or that lifestyle that beckons in Red Beach, I wish you well. Slightly envious. I look at all the agents here on telephones with their bidders, with their buyers, conditional buyers watching online, hoping that we pass the property in. Hold tight, see if we go to that stage of the process. Claire, hold tight. We appreciate the opportunity to help you. I call away for an opening bidder offer. What makes sense? Something cheap and cheerful, if you like. I don't mind. Slightly sinful. Don't bid, won't buy. Never seen that strategy work.
1.2, please.
1.2, yep. And you said please? Okay then. At $1.2 million, with the courtesy that we appreciate. If we just go to that property bid page, that would be great. At $1.2 million now, folks, the property bid page is what I need, if we don't mind. If we just follow that up, please, Paul. That's okay, folks, but just look at me, and I'll get you the numbers. Now, it's got to be a little bit more than that at this stage. Minimum 50, I would have thought, but a $1.2 million straight down the middle, and I appreciate that. At 1.2, 50 more surely now. That's okay, folks, don't worry about that. I'll keep you right on track. At 1.2 with my lamp lighter. That's okay. 1.2, 50 more, I would have thought.
1,250?
1,250. Wish I'd asked for more now, but that's okay. We're on board now with $1.25 million. 1.25. Now that's your opposition. 1.3 without hesitation. I appreciate that as always. At 1.3, maybe bidders on the flanks, but at 1.3 back with my opening bidder. 50 more is what's next. Red Beach properties are never as cheap as those days that you buy them. At 1.3, straight down the gullet. First chance. In your favour at 1.3, done. Hammer up. Twice. Last chance. At $1.3 million. If the bidding is too cheap, please just tell me where they see value. I'm not here to offend anyone. But at $1.3 million. 1.5. Well, that's a lovely play for the keys. Confirming $1.5 million. That's a $200,000 increase. And I appreciate that. I salute the bid. If I had a hat, I'd tip it. But at $1.5 million, be reassured somebody else sees value at 1.5. That June settlement date on offer. Lock in those interest rates. Lock in the lifestyle. At 1.5. This is a suburb that never has a bad day. It's Red Beach at 1.5. Well, gee whiz, let's see if the strategy pays dividends. First chance. In your favour at $1.5 million. Taking 25 now if you'd like. Put your back in front. If anyone's looking at entering the race now, it would be timely. Second chance at 1.5 from my one bid wonder. Last roll of the dice at 1.5. Folks, I'm not here to artificially bid the auction up. When the bidding stalls, I'll continue the conversation away from camera, reiterating my words of warning during these chats. It can be withdrawn and sold. Understand that risk that you take. It's a lovely play for the keys. Stay with me at $1.5 million. What do we think? Buys any advance, otherwise at 1.5 I'll continue away from camera. First opportunity now gone at $1.5 million. Second time, last chance. At 1.5, still a lot of conversations going on, a lot of words for no buys. Unless something changes in the next few seconds, we'll continue the conversation away from camera. Just confirming, we'll do that now. All right, guys, well, again, at this stage, we're just going to pause proceedings, continue the conversation. We appreciate your patience as always. All right, buyers, thanks for your patience. And please understand that we ask people to make some life-changing decisions in rather limited periods of time, understanding we don't take our job lightly by any means. Folks, we have continued conversations and negotiations away from camera. The highest bid of $1.5 million has now been kindly raised to a level of $1,625,000. If we can just lock that on screen. The owner's expectations have been softened to meet that level. I'm delighted to say the property is on the market to be sold. At 1.625, folks, that's the words you want to hear at 1,625,000. Appreciate that, Todd. Thank you, folks. Anyone else looking at timing, they're under perfection. Calling it away for the first time now in your buyer's favour at 1,625, call it 1.58 to the $1 million if it makes it more palatable. Second chance, last roll of the dice at 1,625. Well, I'm delighted to say that we are selling to your buyer on the phone. We are. Congratulations. Well bid, well bought. To my buyer, I say welcome home. To my seller, I say good luck with your next real estate move. To everyone else, please enjoy the rest of the day. Stay safe. If we can be of any help, let us know. Thank you, folks.